I watch the vid again and again. Not mine. Ruben's. Fuck mine. The stream becomes my snake-oiled altar, my charlatan saint. Its promises are blasphemous. I kick those lazy layabout fuckers out of my place, the guys whose names I can't even remember. Doesn't matter how much they protest. They distract me. They're losers. I hate them. They don't understand. But what would they understand? There's nothing I could have done. I had to endure it. The ridicule. No one at Choker said anything to anyone else about anything other than Ruben and his Electric Skinjam. But I knew what they were thinking. Oh yeah, it was all in their mouths, braying love for Ruben. They made their disdain for me plain by not paying attention, by not planting their faces in my direction. The worst part of it is that I lived. Of course Ruben lived, the fucker. His goddamn legend, surviving till he's 27. Fucking fossil. Probably planning his next jam right now. No one mentions me. How many people have checked on my jam? How many in the stream are jerking to my moves? How many care? It's just Ruben, 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 Electric Skinjam squirting itself into the stream in imitative waves of jamming freaks. So much sticky shit. Sometimes red, sometimes purple, or grape variation, or yellow, maybe pineapple. What the fuck did I do wrong? I take some of my pay from the cloud dancers and order a hooker. A flesh one, not a bit slag. But it doesn't help. I snarl like an animal. I let it all out, smacking her blue, but all I can see is spurts of bloody jam plowing through the gullets of open-mouthed hordes. Her ass is plowed, but my head is fucked. She and I tweak our minds free, but when I snort awake, I see the Electric Skinjam all over. It stampedes through me, charging along arcs from positive to negative, crushing what can't be singed. I smack the hooker. I smack her harder, harder. She doesn't move anymore. Well, fuck her too. There has to be an answer, I say to myself. There has to be an answer, over and over and over. It has to be an answer, crouched in the corner. I say it over and over and over. My arms start to bleed. It's warm, but I like it. I scratch some more. There has to be a door. It has to carry me out, but to where I can't see. I can't see the goal. I was able to imagine so much more before, but now it's all gone. The vivid light, the future I started to ignite, snuffed and blackened, turned to cinders. I have to find a way. I have to construct a plot. I have to salvage what remains. I can do it. I can locate the path again. It has to be nuclear, like the Electric Skinjam, only more. Catastrophic. The greatest rapture, a rupture tearing the crowd, like the earth choking on floods of fire and annihilation, clinging like the dust of the dredges, bathing our soiled skin clean. And then I see it, a supernova, brilliant, rimming the circumference of my mind. I gasp, sleep, and emerge to wondrous newness. I do it a couple more times. I zoom, I X, I do some more. I find power in the atmosphere of high. I find in the giddy fritters of my feet the leash that tugs me onward through forgotten alleys and unseen blocks. I traverse untrodden paths to a crisply white design of my own flowering mind, onward to the exalted vision wrapping my eyes with the clearest of fresh blinding sight. I see it, and I know now how to live forever. You have to start with a potato battery. My bodyjacker tinkers with something on his workbench. The blue light from his screens fills the room and sinks us into bioluminescence like pool water in one of those old blurry-ass vids. A what? I demand. I can't stop squirming and picking at my sleeves. A fucking potato? What are you talking about, man? Can you do that? That's the point. Can you do it? That's the question. That's why I'm here. Just do it. Do it, all right? Shut up and get it done. Get it the fuck done! He looks over at his hunched back and arches an eyebrow at me. Transistors along his brow's edge tap each other and spark. This is getting it the fuck done, tweaker. You sure you want to do this? Whoa. What do you mean, do I want to do this? I'm here, aren't I? It's already decided. I already decided. I'm done. It's done. I just need to do it. I need to do it. That's why I'm here, okay? That's why I'm paying you. The bodyjacker chuckles. But you're not paying me, are you? Not unless you count promises. And are those promises going to amount to something? Not likely. The cloud dancers aren't going to bail you out for something this expensive. He holds some tiny glass thing up to a tiny orb of lamplight. Be glad I'm bored. Otherwise, I wouldn't be helping you. You fucking kidding me, you little troll? You know who I am, Do you? I've been to Choker. I have a jam. I jam. You understand? Yeah, that's what I thought. And I know Ruben Red. You know Ruben Red too, right? Yeah, Electric Skinjam. So shut the fuck up before I take out one of those loose-ass shivs and stick it in your gut. Goddamn things aren't wrapped very well. They hurt, you know? They hurt. The bodyjacker sighs like I'm some kind of idiot. So, the potato battery, you have to desensitize yourself to pain better than you already are, it seems. Bodyjacking is different, you know. It's a direct connection to your pia mater, using your cerebral spinal fluid as a liquid medium. Liquid, of course, being the... Well, you know what? Never mind. A potato battery. It's like a battery, but a potato. Think you can handle that? Yeah. I know what a fucking battery is, you dick. Right. Well, this one is the cost of a potato, though. That's the point. Cheap and easy, so long as it's gene modded. Even the shivs that you love to complain about will bother you less once this is said and done. If you survive, I'll go so far as to set up the battery for you, okay? Just don't mess with the contacts, don't put red on red. Are you listening? No red on red. Yeah. Just get on with it. Hurry up. Some science shit. Whatever. I'll do it. I get it. Red bad. Red on red bad. Just shut up and do it. Fuck, you're annoying. I get the point. Listen, the bodyjacker continues as though I didn't say anything. Your skull chip is going to be handling way more current than it normally does. That's where this toggle comes into play, okay? It should mitigate the charge once I install it. It reroutes things to run in parallel. Data capacity is not really an issue, but I'll cover you there as well, just in case. I have no idea what he's talking about. I think my nose is dribbling blood. You do understand all this, right? Reversing control? The bodyjacker turns to face me. His squat frame blocks his screens and cloaks his face in geometric shadows. I should feel more proud of myself, but, well, this little venture isn't too different from bodyjacking, not really. I don't care if the cloud dancers find out. It'll be amusing. You've guaranteed yourself a viewer, you know. Just one. I'll be watching. I'll be your proxy this time. I'll spread your jam around. Euphemistically, of course. I don't go in for imitating them. Sound good? Antennas jut out from his fuzzy-edged silhouette like a mane of spines. I can't resist asking. Why'd you do that to yourself, little man? The cloud dancers stick them into you? You have a bad day and wake up a fucking cyborg? He says nothing. I blink through the brightness of his screens, but the light won't go away. They shroud him in flickers of thin blue. I start to fidget. He reaches down under his workbench and shoves aside some clattering junk. Well, I have an extra potato. Wasn't going to eat it anyway. Good for you, It has shoots and everything. Not very common nowadays. It's sterile, of course, but whatever. You know what these are, right? They're called eyes. Funny, isn't it? What exactly are they seeing? Well, come to think of it, do you even know what soil is? It's like dirt, except, well, alive, more or less. Nutrients, you know, like food. What's in food? Yeah, I don't fucking care. Just give it to me. He snickers and holds out the potato. I snatch it and snicker back. I hold the potato up to the light of the blue screens. I roll its gritty skin across my palms and grind my teeth till it hurts. My bloody nose leaks onto my lips, slides into my gums, and I grin. This is it, little man. No one will forget. Fucking guarantee it. No one's gonna be satisfied after this. Never again. A flash of light, bright enough to blind, and then... nothing. Darkness forever after. All you fuckers will have to live here with what I've left behind. You'll all drown in the new world, specks left by the sun, me, the sun, caught in the afterblaze, lost in my halo. The bodyjacker looks straight at me, says nothing. I realize for the first time that I don't know his name. Yeah, bitches! Get with it! Sink that shit and get ready for some pain! That's what I'm talking about. What? Frying the light, motherfuckers! We got one for you tonight. Crispity crumbly like a snap patch, bramble ass, backtrack, knick-knack, flapjack, ass crack, counteract, attack, whack, snack bait, clam track, brick and brack, motherfucker, y'all! Grip your skull chips tighter than your mama's cunt! Cause it's jam-tastic time! Choker's MC recedes backstage like the mic from his mouth, dripped to nothing in the slow blinking silence like an empty voice drowned in a torrent of thousands. A wall-to-wall firestorm of beast wrath pumps at me, alone, on the stage, through the faces and fists of the thralls of hell's worst. twisting up through flanges of surgical steel, ground through flimsier cuts of flesh-tubed, motherboarded men. They await the gifts I have to show. The spotlight spins on. They want to know if I've got it. My arms are spread wide. Life beyond alchemy, radiant, forever. Evidence of the promise of a singular uniqueness, each beyond the next, delivered from consignment, raised beyond the faceless, one of the divine. Drilled through the skull to a place once holy, glassed in the heat of beat and spectacle, dimmed in the burning bush of jams and dope. They want to know if I can be them for them. A false lit trade. Nothing for something. I will hurl it to them, the chop of salvation. Let them draw blood in their pit. The gears spin and the pulleys tighten and the winches clamp their cords. Engines roll and the music drops, crackling the crowns of the bodies in choker. He said he'd be watching my body jacarali. He better. Suspended in time in a corner of the stream, backlit by blue, his screens in a row, his words like missives soldered to my neck, the socket where the cross-stream waits, like shivs that plunge and the cloud dancers pay. I owe what is mine when two become one. In the moment of the music, there is a space of silence. The fans sink to me, and I contain them all. They live within me, and I keep them strung out. Many voices are the one, many skins subsumed. My pain is theirs, but my joy my own. Reversing control, the slave now the master. I reach to my neck and toggle my output, a switch to Harry, the fate of the stream. Imitate this, you craven fucks. Let the power surge from chip to conduit, from mine to theirs. See the husks fall down. Observe well, unseen jammers. Know the one who refused to be forgotten. Reuben is nothing when extinction does dawn. The crowd lights up, and I can't tell the difference. Their noises are just the same as before. In great sweeps of blue and cracks of flame, I feel their nothing, and they feel my pain. Their bodies take a swim in oceans of fire, liquid from inside to out, redoubled from one to the next, chained and flowing like giblets of meat torn from the bones of a monster. It was a jam, they'll say. An endless jam. Recurrent and passing from one to the next, from jammer zero in the belly of a titan, the vector for a plague that calls the unwanted, a cascade of current from skull chip to skull chip, dominoes falling dead on impact. All those who watched, clipped by deep cuts, left fractured and smoldering in flats on streets, in school, or at work. To the dredges and beyond, all the world over, I grant my gift, the gift of Holocaust. Whole crops of millions, their poisoned seas left barren and wanting for nothing. This is the answer you deserve, cross-streamers. Make your own goddamn fame. Leave me to mine as I die on stage.